That's what's wild in New Hampshire by wildlife biologist Eric Orff. Well, here I am back looking at Short Falls on the Suncook River. Short Falls, Suncook River, Epsom, New Hampshire. Am I checking on the river quite often? I look at it several times a day, of course. I live it on this river, a mile downstream. Well, we're just seeing how the water level is. You know, we've had a little bit of rain, not much, just a pinch in my rain gauge, but even though we haven't had much rain, by now, right around now, they were already drawing down the lakes. Northwood Lake, Suncook Lake, typically this time of year is when the lake drawdown begins. So you're looking at, I'm guessing, the lake drawdown, which there's not much water in the lakes to draw down. So yeah, the rocks are still all exposed here. Certainly more flow there was than a couple of weeks ago when there was no drawdown and no rain, like we've had virtually no rain here, and really of any amount since May. The last time that I had over 2 inches of rain in my gauge was back in May, I think. Well, yeah, so not much rain. No, we did have one a couple weeks ago, didn't we? We had some rain there for a couple of days. Not much. River didn't come up much then, and even with the drawdowns underway, no doubt, not much rain and very little water in the lakes to even draw down. So the Suncook River at Short Falls remains parched going into the winter. Here is the winter river, and this means our brooks are all down as well. They're just bone dry. Yeah, brooks here in town are practically bone dry. Yeah, there's not a bit of water flowing out of this brook, is there? No, Blake's Brook. No, not Blake's Brook. Burnham Brook, I think it is. So there's the Suncook River at Short Falls, October 16th, 2025. Believe it's more than likely the lake's, Northwood Lake, probably they've begun the drawdown. There it is. Those rocks should be covered if we're in a drawdown. They're not. Not much water to draw down. Pretty dry. Going into winter, dry rivers and streams here in New Hampshire, and it's worse to the North Country. Yeah, pictures online of the Saco shows they're pretty even more dry up north. Yeah, we need some rain, we need some moisture. And there is the Suncook River, Short Falls, October 16th, 2025. That's what's wild today. Well, let's just look at it for a second. I can't help but stare at running water. It's so soothing just to see it. And look how clean it is, crystal clear. Oh, clear and cold waters in New Hampshire. Look what we own, look what we have. Aren't we lucky? This is wildlife biologist Eric Orff for what's wild in New Hampshire.